the beginning of winter, so I don't know what the snow business is. Okay, that was very spooky. I hope everyone survived it well. Let's put the grimoire out there. Also wanna have the cactus. Enough with those pumpkins. No! Oh, Far Beach is closed. Okay, let's have a look at the... Okay, we have the Mega Marché. What is this? Tilda Surgery. Final. Exit. Okay. Winter market starts. Oh, there's no flea market. Semester break starts. Mega savings day. Okay, so we want to do like a 3-day streak at the cafe. Just wonder when the best... it would be the best chance. Maybe Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then it's Mega Savings Day that we're missing again. So maybe it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we should... Yeah. We probably don't buy too many books by the beach in winter. Who knows? Could get the horizontal shelf. We'll also get the succulent. Could get the shelf. Let's get the shelf. And then, in order to do the quest, remove that. Or am I just doing a few books in the little crate? Go to Mega Marché. Oh, thank you for the taking care of the bot. All right, Koala. Let's go to Mega Marché and just... because we have the goal to sell out at the Mega Marché. We'll take a financial hit from this, but we'll advance the quest. Nothing new there. Okay, let's open our shop for the 8 to sell our 8 books. Good boy. With 8 books and coffee. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. I usually enjoy a good mystery plot. All's well that ends well. Who could that be at this hour? All the wrong questions. Readers are discouraged from reading these books about a preteen training as a secret agent in a strange town. It would also be better if you avoid drinking coffee and listening to classical jazz while doing so. Book 1 of the series, better left unpublished. Lemony Snicket. Close to 200 pages, so let's go with that. Okay, we have to sell 2 more books. Romance is a must-have for me. Also, I'm a big fantasy fanatic. Okay, we have All's Well That Ends Well from Mrs. Dalloway. Get to know Clarissa as she prepares for a party later that evening. Learn about her life and meet her guests while pondering human nature and exploring its social structures in the 1920s. Let's go with All's Well That Ends Well. Okay. Romance. 1 book left. Now we sold out. Oh dear, I came to tell you that my hip surgery is on Friday. I will be staying in hospital for about 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, I've packed as many books as I could. I'll have to stay entertained somehow, but others might not be blessed with such a big home library as myself, so I'm sure it'd be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and hospital staff, and I'd appreciate your visit. Oh, we can go to the hospital. Okay, nice. We will do that. But I also have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbor offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Would you consider taking care of her for me just for the time being? Yeah, sure. Splendid. Thank you, dear. Her name is Freya. And don't worry, she is really easygoing. Some might even say lazy. Hilda's cat. +4 to drama sales, +1 seconds to inspiration duration. Inspiration duration. Thank you so much. You two have fun together. We've got a cat now. All right. Obviously, didn't make a lot of money, but we took care of that quest. Assortment of books here. Fairy lights. +7 to all book sale chance. Oh, while there are fewer than 7 books in your shop. +7% chance. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's put... Oh, they put the cat back in. Okay. We could do this. That looks nice. Obviously want the cat with us, Freya. Put that here. Bottles with candles. Now, can we put things on top of the... Oh, we can. That is good. So we'll put the grimoire in there. Actually, let's put that there. Then we can put the thing... The bust can go up here. And then we'll put the Monstera here. Then we have the cactus we can put here. Hey, nice. That works out pretty well, I think. Now, can go to the hospital. Could go to the hospital. Checking. So here, maintain the selling streak. We'll start that over again. Sold the books at the Mega Marché. Visit the hospital. Find Klaus a stage for his bands. Help Klaus' band find an audience and a stage. Okay, so where do we want to go? Could go to the castle ruins. We haven't been there in a little bit. Let's go to the castle ruins. Okay. Fantasy, crime, and facts. Put all our crime novels in here. Fantasy. Facts. And let's put some kids. Classics. All right, Castle Ruins, here we go. We've read about that. Did that. Oh, there. Oh! It was a rock. There was some money. Oh, we got a snowman. +5 to kids sale chance while it's winter. +1 child. Okay, nice. We'll equip that. Okay. Very nice. Where will I put the snowman? I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay, what do we have here? I need something kid-friendly and educational. I really enjoyed the rhythm of rain. With the gentle tip of his jar, a boy sends droplets of water on a long journey downstream. This gorgeous picture book follows that journey, gently tracing path of the water cycle. Okay, I've got Madeline. Follow the adventures of 7-year-old Madeline in this illustrated children's book set in picturesque Paris. Okay, Magic City. Anne of Green Gables. The house with a clock in the walls. Ticking time clock threatens to destroy the world. A newbie and a local boy team up to stop the magical doomsday plot. Join them in this illustrated realm full of black magic, ghosts, and daring do. Oh, let's go with Madeline. Oh, it's not educational. I missed that part. Told you I'm tired. Uh-oh, I think we're actually in trouble. Look! Nightmare Shrine. Where have I seen this before? Truly terrifying. Well equipped. +5% fantasy sales. -5% kids sales. The kids' nightmares are fully manifesting as creepy drawings now. That's like stage 3 of 5 on the nightmare scale. How will I ever get them to sleep again? Bedtime will turn into absolute chaos. I need to find a way to calm them down and make them feel safe before any tears are shed or parents get called. Maybe you could help me out with a few books. Something super simple and innocuous would be best. Distract them from their monster obsession. Help the pioneers learn about nature. Yay. How about some nice books about nature or animals? That way I could even come up with a new badge to incentivize them. Okay, I got to pick a book. I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature and on planet Earth. I really enjoyed The Boy, the Mole, and the Fox and the Horse. So, Dragon, Boy. Jane Eyre, Devotion, Great Expectations. Of Eras, The Ginger Tree. It's set in the early 1900s. We follow Mary as she sails across the world to marry a man she barely knows. But when a forbidden love affair costs her everything she must forget, forge a completely new life from scratch. Maybe. To the lighthouse. The Ramsey family spends the summer on the Isle of Skye with a few of their guests. Among them, a young painter observes the tension relationship between the family members. Les Mis, Count of Monte Cristo. We have some fact. Birds of the world. That might be something. Oh, let's go birds. Okay, go birds. Okay. I'm looking for something with outer space. Outer space and fact books. Okay. This is the one you're looking for. Lisa Krohn delivers tips on writing well in a way that uses how our brains are. Wait for it. Wired for a story. Go birds! Literary classics. So, fact books usually go to Hunger Games. They want something from outer space. Just some birds. Just all the birds. We support every bird. With no space books, classic fantasy. Speculative sci-fi. Red Rising is, but it's mature reading again. Second Foundation. Asimov's world-famous sci-fi epic continues as secret. Maybe that. Birds, birds, go, go, go! What's that? New research interests. Ah. Animal and plant effects increase. Right. Anything with them? Preppy Pioneer. Our Pioneer captains promise us the research badge if we read enough books about animals and nature. All right. Plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. Also, don't hesitate to recommend something scary. We don't want something scary. Facts about animals and human biology. There you go. That's so cool. I didn't know that species existed. Okay. Let's head out of there. Let's get some vintage books. This mixed books. The workbooks as well. Okay, and then we got some more new stuff. Not some more new stuff, just some more new stuff. Okay, so it's winter. But I gotta decide which plant I give up. +1 to classic sales. Must be like a negative effect impacting it. You know what? Let's put the... Actually, I want... Oh! I want the cat there. Snowman can go here. Actually... This here. Snowman there. Then this is pretty neat for fantasy sales. I mean, eventually what I gotta do is kind of create presets for like the different locations, right, where I can kind of optimize what I'm doing. Why is classic so low? -5 because of... Oh, Klaus poster. We stop it. Let's remove Klaus poster. It's haunted anyway. So what did it... Where is it? There. -5 to classic, sale chance, -5 music effects, yeah. What's this? Oh, that's -1 recommendations. That's why I don't put it up. Everything about class is haunted. Kind of. Right, this will reduce our sales chance with kids. We're not selling that many kids' books anyway. Okay, let's have a look at our calendar. Waterfront Fish Market. I mean, we might as well do that. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we need travel, classic, and fact. Yes, we got Tilda's cat. We are taking care of the cat while Tilda will recover from surgery. Hip surgery. Cat's name is Freya. Have you seen that impact? Oh, it's a cannonball. Judging by the angle, it must have been those pirates at the old castle. Blasted. Blasted all. I hope someone repairs that roof before the next rain. That might have been us. Actually, with a J. It's Freya with a J. Yeah, definitely was not us. Right, I guess you're busy with them books and whatnot. See you around. Definitely was not us shooting the cannonball. Yep, get it right. Paula. Weren't you half-assing these names, you know? Like, have you no shame? Oh. Another cannonball. A second cannonball. Okay, what does he sell? Vintage globe, traveler's suitcase. When a customer enters your shop with a chance of 5%, it's one travel book. Oh. Interesting. And it creates like an endless supply of travel books. Endless, but I guess the theory. Go. effect does the snow have? Snowy. That's 25% to warm effects, minus 50% to plant effects. Oh, that's probably well. But that one plant wasn't really useful, so I probably should switch those out sooner than later. Make some coffee. Okay. What you want? I'm looking for a book about nature, and I usually prefer factual books. However, I don't usually go for anything too niche. Okay. The sea around us, an incredible insight into the history of our oceans, their influence and power, but also their fragility, written by American marine biologist and conservationist Rachel Carson. Let's go with it. Niche. Means knee high. It's gotta be top shelf or bottom shelf. Not knee high. Can't be niche. We're selling books like crazy. Look at us. Yeah, of course. Well, how else would you spell it? It's the only way that it makes sense. Okay, do you have an educational book for kids? I need a little tutoring. Nasty Nature is one of my all-time favorite. All about the nastiest things nature has to offer, from freaky deep-sea creatures to pesky skyborne parasites. You're bound to become a true naturalist by the final page. Okay, let's first see our kids' books. Nasty Nature, Horrible Signed. I mean, that is exactly what they like. So probably not. Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. Unmasking Autism. How about that? Herbcraft, The Power of Natural Healing. Not to Kill Your Houseplant. Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. A collection of 90 prehistoric plant and animals, 70 illustrated by Angela Rizza and Daniel Long. Okay, we have an illustrated book about dinosaurs. That sounds educational for kids. Niche, not niche. Yeah. But they're wrong. I'm getting more into non-fiction these days. Also, I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. How about Herbcraft? There you go. Quick and easy. Just firing out those books. Most parts, if it was written by a woman. Also, I'm a fan of coming-of-age stories. Is C.S. Lewis a female writer? No. Edith Nesbit, 5 children and it. 5 children, number 1. One summer at the beach, 5 siblings. I assume so, yeah. 5 siblings discovered a Stamete, a fantastical creature who grants each of them a wish. Each wish impacts will only last for 1 day, which is for the best given the inevitable need for damage control. Could be an option. Don't think William Shakespeare is a woman. Victor Hugo is a double not a woman. It's Victor and Hugo. Charles Dickens does not sound like a woman. Virginia Woolf. Medley through over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonism and loads of moments of self-discovery, filled with passionate, fierce, bittersweet moments spanning the rules of time, class, and gender. I don't know if it's coming of age. I think Valperga would be something. I guess, yeah. Maybe they're just Los Angeles Lakers fan that played in the Staples Centers. I don't know. The Library Book, a journalist engaging investigation into the 1986 fire at the Los Angeles Public Library. I don't think crime is something for her. Streetcar Named Desire. The only novel Emily Bronte ever wrote, and it's a masterpiece, a haunting tale of love and abuse set amidst the austere Yorkshire moors. But I'm not sure if it's young adult. Or like, not young adult, but coming of age. I don't think so. What happens when an actress gets cast in a play opposite her former lover, both playing former lovers on stage? What happens when the stage kissing starts to feel more and more real? A backstage comedy about romance and what happens after the curtain falls. Gathering Blue. Where the undesirable are cast out, orphaned and disabled Kira is spared for her magical embroidery. Forced to work for the village, she begins unraveling the dark truth hidden beneath an innocent facade. Could be, I don't know. Come along with Reyna and Kianth as they escape the clutches of cruel queens and mage obligations in order to open their dream bookshop and tea salon. Watch as the two women fall even more in love, and slowly find their place in the world. What's this about dragons? Lana disguises herself as a boy to become a knight, but keeping that secret in between combat training, dealing with her magical gift, making friends and enemies, and growing up as a tall order. Okay, we have growing up, coming of age, written by a woman. I assume so. Tamora sounds like a emo name. So I think that's good. And I know that she likes some romance and stuff. There you go. Took me a bit, but we got the right recommendation. Although, hello there, you handsome pup. What a sweet dog. And hello to you too, dear. Good to see you again. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. I see you're still asking after what happened to that mascot. Well, I wish I could help, but, you know, I never get to go to that bloody place if I can help it. Or so you say. We are selling a bunch of books. Like, this is the most money that we've made in a day. By far. 459 currency points. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Off we go. Thriller collection. We definitely need that. Kind of cannot wait. See, every time I buy crime books, I also get kids books. What is that about? The rest is not that crucial. I do want the fairy lights though. Oh, that looks good. We could put up another cannonball. Oh, there. Guess the other cannonball is gone. Guess we only have one cannonball. Yeah. Put the cannonball back. Fine. That looks good. Like he's laying in the kids' pool. Maybe we should change the color of the bed. See if we have something. How about like a red bed? Let's go with that. Does it now look like he's laying in lava? I think I prefer this. Now he's laying in blood. Nice. Now he's laying in a pool of blood. Perfect. Cute. Okay, nothing special today. Tomorrow I want to go to the hospital. We're a dog. But he still is a dog. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the hospital. Could go back to the castle ruins or the light. Let's go to the lighthouse. Okay. Drama, crime, and fantasy. Fantasy, let's do some classic. A little bit of kids. Let's do some travel. Facts. Okay. Or should I do like, oops. Something like this. Off we go. Oh. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I love Rome more. Wait. Thomas said I get to be Brutus. Not if I play him better than you, right? What? That's so unfair. Sic semper tyrannis. Go. Bickering starts. Thing changed there. Anything else here? Was that Zuld? Maybe. Not enough snobby tourists, though. Maybe it was Fura. It's decided. Me and the newly formed Lighthouse Theatre troupe will put on my own cut of the tragedy of Julius Caesar very soon. Now we need to procure the necessary resources, especially because we need to build a stage. I heard you were somewhat a patron of the arts. How would you like to become the executive producer of our production? Help Tomas stage production of Julius Caesar by funding the project. You would be covering our material expenses, and I can offer you a percentage of ticket sales in return, yes? Marvelous. I will be back tomorrow with a list of things we need, and you just bring your wallet. Great. I'm on the hunt for a good encyclopedia, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Also, I tend to lean a little more towards non-fiction. I mean, if you want an encyclopedia, Encyclopedia Bookstonia, Volume 5. There you go. Here. Yeah, take it. Get out of here. You can't go wrong with a play, and I usually like books with a plot twists. Also like books that basically rip my heart out. Okay, let's see in the drama section. The Frogs. Comedy. Nana, when two. Is this a play? Manga series. Fake.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't
Danielle!
you? If I didn't know better.
Another month down the hatch. You better start thinking about my 60-month
Another
sub
month
perk.
down the hatch. You better start thinking about my 60-month sub perk.
How about for your 60-month sub perk, you invite me to Fogo de Chao? That sounds like a great perk for you. How are you doing? How's work? We got past the spooky Fright Fest. Get to kill the germling. Why is my sub perk taking you out for dinner? Well, I don't make the rules. I have to run a bookshop. What do you think of the green screen? You're basically responsible for that, so. I think it looks very, like, I will say it looks very smooth, right? Like, obviously there's like a little bit of fragmenting around the hair, but I think that is just inevitable, like, no matter how good of a green screen you have. But like, other than that, like, right, literally you're the rule maker with the sub perks. I don't think so. So this is another manga. Romance novel. Sure who that is. Wash Day Diaries, graphic novel. Just floating in Bookstore land. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm immersed. Graphic novel. So many graphic novels today. Comedy of Errors. Picture of Dorian Gray. Novel. Your Eternity. Another manga. Stage Kiss. This is a play or not, but they look for something that will rip their heart out, and they want twists. Novel Macbeth. Murders and Cursed Tragedy. Could be. I think Macbeth is an option here. Candle Ghost. Study in Scarlet. I think Macbeth is our best bet here. Macbeth. Have to wear something green, then we'll only see your head. Might do that someday. Just be a floating head. Okay, what's next here? I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth, and fact books are my usual go-tos. However, no romance, please. Okay. Cook's Tour by Anthony Bourdain. Travel memoir. That could be something. It's not very nature, though. An atlas of continents that don't exist. We read about that earlier, so that might be something. My Tiny Atlas, Our World Through Your Eyes. A collection of photographs and picturesque wonders from all around the globe. Which one is better for this? I think both would be fine. I think this is more base, maybe? I don't know. No romance about the world. Exactly. The world is horrible. And not romantic. The only romance that are allowed are Julius Caesar and his buddy, Brutus. I'm not a fan of, but I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I like coming-of-age stories, and I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good YA novel. Oof. Yeah, let's see. Inkheart might be. Tragedy. Tuck Everlasting. Ranma. I mean, maybe. Iron Widow. Okay, I see Rage Against the Patriarchy in the first installment of this Chinese history-inspired feminist sci-fi YA novel. I mean... What? Not tragic enough? I hate these people so much. How can you not enjoy that book? Preposterous. Let's get out of here. Help me declutter. I don't know why you call me declutter, but I sure will help you. A birdhouse. +1 to fact sale chance while equipped. Let's get the birdhouse. Let's get the burbs. Question is where we put it though. Bird. Now, oh, this will not replace our. Oh, it's a second birdhouse. This will not replace the book sign, so that's good. What's the difference between this one? Fact sale chance, travel sale chance. Okay, 2 birdhouse. That's 2 birds with 1 book. Oh, today we have to go to the hospital. I wanted to go to the hospital anyway, but now I know that I have to go here. I guess till the old creaky hip. We don't know what people like. So let's do like a little mix of everything. Let's start with some crime, drama, fact, fantasy. Obviously that's not ideal, but maybe people dream about traveling when they're in the hospital. I don't know. Let's have like a row kids novels. We have a pretty high sales chance for crime, so let's do some extra there. Same for fantasy. And then some extra drama. Then maybe let's do a couple more kids, a couple more travel. All right, Koala. Have some good food preparations. Now that you heard about Anthony Bourdain, I'm gonna go off into the kitchen. To the hospital. Let's look around. I've not seen... that's one of the places I don't even think I've seen Danielle at this place. So did you hear? What, about Dr. Cruz? Yeah, apparently he... in front of everyone. Oh, hi. There, you're new. Ah, you're the bookseller we've heard so much about. Welcome to Books in General. Did Tilda just die? Did Dr. Cruz kill Tilda? Kill the Tilda? How's business? Heard anything interesting lately? Give the staff at the hospital something interesting to talk about, like books. Love to know some of the chatter from your shop. Yeah, those are the gossip crowd here. Okay, so Tilda's dead. Mostly lurking, lots of get through work quests. Oh, I know. I appreciate you being here, though. Happy lurking. Oh, there's something. Money. Got 1 currency point. Okay. I need an absolute unit of a book. I love that. You want a unit? Great. 700 pages at a minimum. And I want some cold hard facts, but I have no interest in biographies. Okay, do we have like a unit? The Secret History of Bookstore, 736 pages. That is cold hard facts, no biographies. There you go. Definitely the most dense material with the highest impact and the biggest consequences if I fuck it up. Oh yeah. So also the best day to watch my stream? Question mark? Hey, Coop. What's up? You need to go outside? Ah, are you here to ask after Tilda? The surgery has apparently gone well, but I have not yet been able to see her. I think Dr. Cruz killed her, Miriam. I'm afraid it will take a few more hours until she is well enough for visitors. But her caregivers have assured me that we should be able to look in on her in the evening. It's still quite worrying, is it not? I'm very aware of the risks that come with a surgery like this, so I'm having trouble going home. Maybe, yes, I should wait outside until we have more news. Would you join me after your work is done? I'm sure Tilda would like to see you. I think she got killed by Dr. Cruz. I'm treating myself today. I'm more of a casual reader, and pop science is a go-to to me. What? Life is better when you draw it. What is pop science? Royal Horticultural Society. Army British Empire. Horrible histories. History of the British Empire is full of horrible people and horrible deeds. Find out how a war started when a Brit was sitting on a stool and who wore a necklace made of human skulls in this not so horribly boring history book. I mean, that sounds pretty casual, right? Pop science-y, maybe? Okay, I like it. Okay, we sold the most of crime, drama, some fact books. Perfect weather for a new book. I am intent on reading a play. Also, I enjoy the odd romance plot. Okay. Sense and Sensibility. Looking for Alaska. Henry V. Maybe not some so romantic. We have in our classic section. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Dark comedy. Nightingale. Belinda. Macbeth. I don't know if Macbeth it's very romantic. I don't know if I have anything else. It's close, so. I mean, there's also Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, but kind of same there. Okay, nice. Macbeth works. I just found someone's diet motivation quotes document in the shared folder. What the fuck you don't know? How are they motivating themselves? Eat that beefy. Beef that eaty. Be the beefy. Become the beefy. You want to be slim, Tim? Eat the Slim Jim. I desperately needed a new book. I usually prefer factual books. Also, I usually go for 21st century publications. Okay, so they like fact books. It's like encyclopedia. Okay, that might be an option. Women travel solo. March to Catalonia. Stones of Venice. Nutmeg Trail. From the spice route map to its magical flavor profiles, from the culinary history to its recipes. This is a book to inhale, to savor, and to return to again and again. Sirius is one of the world's greatest architects. This award-winning graphic novel. However, Food Detectives. You know what? Maybe just the encyclopedia works. They seem to highlight. You should. I think I've made some good suggestions, honestly. Daniel, highlight the ones they use. Okay. That's fine. Okay, 173 currency points. Now we gotta see what Dr. Cruz did to Tilda. Miriam greets you right by the building's entrance, impatiently shooing you along in the direction of the lifts. She still looks tired, but her hair is pulled into a tight bun again, and her clothes have been smoothed in an effort to look fresh. Like most hospitals, this building is a maze of wide hallways that all look the same. Miriam, however, leads the way without hesitation. All right, Danielle. With a slight prick in your chest, you wonder how many times she has been here before, worried about a loved one. Finally, the two of you knock politely on the white door of the patient room and quietly head inside. The first hospital bed you see isn't Tilda. A woman of similar age greets you with a crinkled smile over her gossip magazine. Of course, Tilda has the bed by the window. You pass by a separating curtain that is only half drawn and finally relax for the first time. You can feel Miriam do the same beside you. As both of you see Tilda awake and smiling, although clearly groggy from a recent nap. You are right. Of course I am, silly. I told you I would be. I'm being treated like royalty here, despite my moral objection to any such institution. The only thing lacking in this place is entertainment. My eyes are a little too tired for reading, so I have been relying solely on Giselle's delightful stories here. Oh, of course. I should have known you would have been able to rest for even a minute. I rest enough, darling. In fact, I do nothing but rest. But would it be too much to ask of my young visitor to fetch me a few things before the next visit? I could never refuse such a fetch quest. How kind of you, dearie. I appreciate you helping out. Now, I've been telling Giselle about my favorite board game. Could you pick it up from Mega Marche for us? Of course I can. Hey, Slowly, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How's your morning? Fetch an entertaining board game for Tilda and her new friend Giselle from the Mega Marche. Good, thank you, dear, and thank you for coming to visit me. It really was lovely to see you today. Yes, thank you for coming with me. Now please give us a moment alone. Get out of here. Going well? Happy to hear. That is good. How's your mom? All right. Let's pack up. 3 books. I like that. Wooden candlestick. +2 to crime sales. +1 daily expensive. +5 to danger. It's warm. We like warm in the winter. It's fairly cheap, so let's get it. We're so low on crime. Okay, let's get the fantasy set. Okay. Where would we want to put it? Well, the thing is that now that it's winter, the plant effects are not as strong. It makes more sense to replace them, so I think I'll do that. And now, okay, exam phase starts. Thing is, okay, where do we want to go? Could go to the Café Liberté, but I want to do that for the quest where we have to go there 3 times in a row. We could do that and then miss out on Mega Savings Day, but we could go to Mega Marché on Tuesday to grab the board game, return to the hospital by Thursday maybe. Could do that. The thing is, like, I'm so low on crime novels that I also don't know if right now is the best time to do that with a Café Liberté. I probably should save up some more. But then again, the other options would be Far Beach is locked, so we can't go there. Castle Ruins is also crime. Lighthouse is also crime. It would be University, but should probably go to the University before they are on break, right? They start their semester break there. So maybe go to the University today. Trying to see how it goes. Keeping the crime sales low. Okay. Let's see. Fact, drama, and classic. Fact. Drama. Classic. Let's do some fantasy here. Some crime just in case. Some kids. Some travel. Oh, we're also low on drama, I must see. Oh boy. We need books. Go to buy books to sell books. We're here on the weekend too. Very dedicated. But you won't get extra credit. Okay, lady. You're just sitting on the bench all day. Like, I don't know if you're the authority on calling me out or anything. Alrighty. Let's go. Not much foot traffic right now. I'm looking for a book about nature, and I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Okay, do we have something with 700-page category? Chemistry. Here, at least. There, okay. So. Anything else that gets close? Code book, upgrading PC. The sciences. I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's kind of nature, but is it? I don't know. World of Encyclopedia of Trees. Sea around us. Nasty nature. That's very short. I'm looking for the longest book that is about nature. We have something else here. Crime and Punishment is not really about nature. Love it. New Hampshire. I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of tough. Let's go with the Encyclopedia of Trees. I don't know. Okay. They like trees. There you go. Look at these trees. I'm a friend of nature. Also, don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work. Nasty nature. Is that sophisticated? I don't know. It doesn't sound very sophisticated. The sea around us. Oh yeah, that's the marine biologist one. That sounds sophisticated. There you go. We're not selling a lot of books. But there's also not a lot of people around. Maybe because it's weekend. Maybe that was a mistake. We're here on the weekend. Didn't make any money. Okay, let's get out of here. We get some free books here. And then we can buy the True Crime Anthology. Plus one to Kid Sales. Window Flower Box. We have a free flower box space, so I know during winter the effects are not great, but I don't have anything else to put in there right now. And I don't think it increased our daily expenses. Okay, perfect. And it's a different different color slightly. So ever so slightly different purple. Let's do that. Okay. Now, today is Sunday. We have, so we could do. I think what I will do, we'll do the Cafe Liberté 3-day in a row, starting on Tuesday. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So then the question, so then I guess we will go to the Waterfront Square today and not, because we won't go to the fish market. Didn't sell anything. Horrible day at the university. Now, travel, classic, and fact. The last time we sold a bunch of books here. For kids books, always have some crime books around, some drama since we sell them pretty well. Waterfront Square. I don't know if there's a point in still picking up the seashells. Let's see what Walt has to offer.
Oh.
Lobster buoy, minus 15 to animal effects. I don't like that. Tattling trout, 5% to travel sales, while the fish is talking. 25% maritime effects, but minus 2 recommendations. I don't like that either. That one is kind of nice, but Gucci anyway. Let's start our business. Here, have some hot coffee and cold books. I occasionally collect graphic novels and comics. Fantasy is my fave, and I like historical settings. Okay. Okay. Have something. For its core. Air affair. Dark Tower. That's fantasy. Attack on Titan. Now that could be something, and it's fantasy. So I think the Attack on Titan might be something for you. Okay. Hey, you. So still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. Okay, what you want? Book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's nature. Also bonus points if it is written by a woman. Okay, let's see. Leslie Blanche, Journey to the Mind's Eye. Around the World in 80 Dishes. Really? Florence Diary. Photos of Florence. Could be. Photos of Florence, maybe. Mary Shelley. While Italy held many painful memories from Mary Shelley, she returned to the places she had once called home as a political ally in Italy's fight for independence. Maybe. Provence to Pondicherry. Starting in Provence and following the routes of early French explorers, Curious takes us on a journey to discover French culinary influences and far-flung colonial destinations through an array of delicious recipes. Jan Campbell, the Bookshop book. Glimpse into the most unusual bookshop around the world and fall in love with their proprietor's passion for the trade. I might be biased, but if you ask me, this love letter to weird and wonderful bookshops is only missing one entry. Yours. Okay. The Wilder Shores of Love, an engaging account of four women from the 19th century through off their courses and escape their boring conventional lives. Lesbian experience with loneliness. Really about nature. I don't know if I have something great for that. fits all of it. So let's see. Doesn't have to be written by a woman, just a bonus. Living in Alaska. What about this? Okay, that worked. Yeah. Well, living in Alaska has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with the books. Guess that's my job, huh? Nope. Let's see. Give me a fact book. Give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. Chemical chaos, horrible science. Chemistry is confusing, chemistry lessons are boring. Fret not. So not boring. For this book is not about the bits you learn in school, but the funny bits, the fascinating bits, and the bits that end up in blasts and bangs and dodgy discoveries. That's perfect. There you go. Now we're making bank. Last person in the shop. Keeps on buying. Appreciate that. They just don't stop. Keep on going. There's still travel and fact books left. Oh, come on. I guess that's fine. They bought like 20 books. All right. Let's close up shop. Okay. First of all, we get the mixed book bundle. Necessary. We need some drama. We also need some biographies, some fact books. We can wait with the fantasy for one more day. So we can maybe get the... discount. Oh! It's 50 books. Ooh. That might be nice to get. 450 bucks is a lot. So, so today we go to Mega Savings Day, and then we do the 3-day in a row Café Liberté quest challenge, whatever. So this is the goal. But I think before I will leave, I need to take the dogs out. They are already scratching at the door, so I will take a very short break, take care of the dogs, and then I will be back with more Tiny Bookshop and more exciting book selling. So grab a coffee, grab a snack. We'll do the same, and then we will continue. Be right back.